Guess who it is? You are right. It's me, Lisa, the Diamond Art Nurse. If my stomach growls through this, I'm very sorry. It's breakfast time and I decided to film first. So, welcome back to my channel if you are a subscriber, and if you are new here, welcome. I do hope that if you like what you see, that you will press that subscribe button and be notified for my uploads. I have been a little bit stagnant lately. I am going to change that. You know, life and mental health and all that jazz going on. So I'm going to change that. And today we're going to do my fourth, I think it's my fourth WIP and Chat. Yeah, that's going to change. I'm going to try and do at least one a week. So today we're doing a kit. Things are squishing. I don't know. You know what? I lost my, I don't know where my handout is. So I'm doing, I'll show you right here. Soul of the Rose. Let me just, okay. I hope you can see that. That's what the kit I'm doing for Summer with the Masters, hosted by Jessica at Tiny Worlds of Wonder and Katie from Diamonds and Washi. So let's get into what I'm using. This is a beautiful custom tray. It is resin. It's solid. You can see I'm pushing down. From Alyssa at Butterfly Resin Gems. This is amazing. She will do custom trays for you. She opens her shop up for about 10 items at a time. She completes them and then she reopens her shop again. So I have another one coming on the way. I can't wait for it. Well, I can because I have 1,000 accessories. But so that's my, look at the nice flower and the gold specks. Oh my gosh. So that's the tray I'm going to be using. The pens. This is from BFF Diamond Painting Pens. I don't know if this is a blank from Butterfly Effect Wares or if they poured it. I should have asked them, but I didn't, and I'm sorry. If I get information, I'll let you know, but isn't that so cool? It literally looks like the ocean and sand. This right here is a thin metal multiplacer. There are others that I don't know if I have any examples of. Hang on. So this one right here, this is a bit of a thicker well, if you will. So I don't know if you can see the difference, but there is a difference. These ones I got from Amazon, and I will link the shop down below. I got them from Amazon. I think Katie actually uses these, and they're from Sleepy Cat from AliExpress, so you can also try that. But I think these are the same ones. They're fantastic. Well, I might as well show you this. I might jump into this one. This is a 4-placer. I had a 7-placer in this one. Yep, 7. There you go. That's that. This is from Custom Pens by TJ. I think it's so cool. I'm going to use this for the Oz-Along in August. Kit upcoming soon. This right here is a very cool special pen that I asked Kevin's Creations on Etsy to pour and turn for me. On this one, I have the 5 thin multiplacer that I got from Amazon. I got a set of 3. But look at how cool the swirls are. It's clear on either side, but then there's opaque in the white. I asked him to match my logo colors, and he did. I love it. And then there's a cat-eared multiplacer on the end. And then this is my newest acquisition from C'est Plus Beaux Tour. I'm just using a regular brass tip and then a 4-placer thin 4-placer. So there's this, and I love it. It's cinnamon, and it looks like there's honeycomb and clear resin and purple and sparkles. Look at all that. Love it. As far as what's in my pens, this is Not Your Mama's Mud. Once in a blue moon, if you randomly go into her shop, she will have them listed. I actually asked her to make me some custom. So this is Canadian Grandpa because I'm Canadian. And it smells like maple syrup because of course it does. I love this stuff. Right here, she puts cute little... I love it. I put them in my multiplacers and in my single placers. This sort of type of material reminds me of the pink wax you put in your pens, except it's more pliable and it's in a big, you know, like a tub here. So I love it. It works very well. And then my very first putty that I ever bought after I started to get out of the pink wax, I wanted to try new things, was Excuse Me Designs. This is her shop. It is tack. And this is almost done. I'm trying to get this done because she's going to have Christmas scents out soon. And I want to be able to get those. I actually have other Christmas scents, but I have probably 100 from her. I don't know at this point. It's nuts. She's my favorite type of putty. There are others on the market, such as Randa's Crafty Corner, and I also use hers. They're both very, very good. So I highly suggest both shops. But I'm nostalgic because this is the first person I bought from, and like I keep buying from her because she's got these crazy awesome scents. So there's that. Underneath here is my light pad. It is a brand new one. It is from Art Dot. It is the A4, whatever the smallest one is. It is very flat, which I like because the dip isn't deep. It's just a flat light board, but I like it. I like the way it works. My rechargeable one died after a few months, so I'm going to try the plug-in one and see how that goes. So we're doing Soul of the Rose. And then my cover minder right here is from Alyssa. Excuse me, Butterfly Resin Gems. It's got a beautiful flower. It matches with my motif here. What else? And the storage container that I'm using is from Elizabeth Ward Containers. You all know what that looks like. I'm not going to bring that out. I'm very sorry. Okay, let's get started. How are you all doing? I'm so excited to be back to doing my WIP and Chats. So let's probably start. Let me pick a color first. Let me pick a color. Pick a color. Okay, so it's gonna be my M. Oh, let me tell you what WIP and Chat means for all those who are new and who don't diamond paint or haven't or getting started. WIP means for work in progress, and chat. So grab something that you're working on, use this as a podcast while you're cleaning, and you know, my camera tends to focus weirdly, so if you know, I'm moving this table, sorry. If you don't want to, you know, sometimes it autofocuses, so, you know, use this as a podcast, if you will. So let's get started on my color here. So I guess you can see all that. So I tend to bring my tray a little closer. I hope you can see all this. So my friend Stephanie, we had a conversation about single placing versus multi-placing. I have been getting into single placing again. I think it's a clean look. I tend to have little gaps in between the drills if I multi-place. So I'm going to try and do a single place type of deal today for you guys. And then it'll let me talk a little bit longer. So where have I been? I'm so glad to have you back. And guess what? Before I do anything, not that I look at numbers, but I am trying to, contrary to what my actions have, you know, told you, I am trying to build a community naturally, organically. I'm trying to make this sort of a livelihood, not sort of, like I want to make it a livelihood. And I really, really, really enjoy diamond painting, and I really enjoy filming. And so would like to expand, you know, my viewership. I'm at 200 subscribers. I hit 200, I think, last night or the night before. That's super exciting considering I haven't filmed I did my unboxing last week, I think. it's so exciting to me. So I can't wait to keep growing the channel with different ideas that I have. So what's been happening? Life. I had visitors. My family came into town. My husband's brothers came into town. They both of them live, well, actually all three of them live not close to here. And one came from North Carolina, another Kansas City, and another Kalamazoo. I live in Michigan. So he's the only local person. And we had some fun, and I sort of didn't film or, do any of that kind of thing while they were here. Here I go to a multi-place. Sorry. So I didn't film. And then what happened before that? I have been having a very hard time with my mental health. I'm hanging on by a thread. So I'm here to tell you that if you are feeling this way, like you can't get a grip on yourself, on your mental health, you are absolutely not alone. I might have to refill this. If you feel like you need to chat, you can comment down below. If you want to message me on Instagram, I am diamond_art_nurse on Instagram. I'm very receptive and responsive to messages. And I would love to be your person if you need to talk to somebody, but I also recommend friends around you, a good support system, and therapy. Let's talk about that for a second. So I've been hanging on by a thread. My job is very difficult. I am a nurse administrator, which means I am a supervisor of the hospital. It is a community hospital, and so it's small, and so I'm actually responsible for the entire place, and that includes getting food for people in the middle of the night. Oh, and I work midnights. That's another thing. Includes getting food for people if they need it. Getting supplies for people if they don't have someone in their store's facility. I have to troubleshoot the hospital. I have to look at the ER and look at their flow and throughput, which just means patients coming in and out and being placed in a good amount of time, like a timely manner. Wow, words, Lisa. I just woke up. So, hang on. I'm going to do a sipperoo of my caffeine. And I have the hiccups now. I have to place people who have surgeries. I have to determine where I'm going to place people who have crashed. In other words, need the ICU, things like that. My background is I started in 2007 in orthopedic surgery, and then I moved and opened a brand new unit called the Medical Observation Unit. And that's where people came short-term to get further testing if the ER couldn't figure it out, or if they needed more tests that they couldn't do in a timely manner in the ER, because you can't just hold people in the ER for days, which sometimes happens because healthcare is insane right now. And so I did that for 10 years. And then I moved on to hospital administration, and in between I had a very bad health scare. I have multiple sclerosis. That's one of my autoimmune diseases, and that is what went crazy. I worked for 12 weeks at my unit, but they converted it to that nasty virus unit. I don't know if we can actually say it. And I did that for 3 weeks. I had severe PTSD. Be kind to healthcare workers. I feel like we went from zero to hero, or hero to zero, because people didn't believe what we were saying about how dangerous it was and what we were seeing. The public sees healthy people who have like a cold or flu-like symptoms that make it okay through the other side without hospitalization. But I need to tell you that it was horrific. It was a war zone. It affected me so deeply that, new color, it affected me so deeply that I actually had an multiple sclerosis flare-up. I lost vision in my left eye. I still work through that. Yes, I did. That was months, and I was not treated for it, and we can get into that too. Not treated for it, as if I was some sort of piece of garbage. Hang on. And I have to bag some of these up because I only had 43 on the Elizabeth Ward. So I wasn't treated, so I had to go without any sort of help or support. And I chose to work. It felt like I had a thumbprint in my eyeball. So, I mean, everything else worked. My brains worked, my legs worked, all of that stuff. And then months later, I started to get very, very dizzy, unbalanced, and I worked through that, and I didn't even see anybody about that. My friends were telling me to do it, and I was like, no, they're not going to help me. I was discriminated against. I'm just going to tell you this because my neurologist had retired, and I hadn't found a new one that I was happy with. I was called by the neuro-ophthalmologist, so he specializes in optic nerves, that I was non-compliant. He was very rude. I'm pretty strong-willed. I cried in the parking lot for 3 hours because he was not going to treat me. So I think that my body was in a serious flare since that summer, June, July, August, September. I had incredible brain pain or eye pain. Wow, that was quick. And it was very difficult for me to function, but I did it. And then I started getting very, very dizzy and off balance. Look at how easy these slide out. And so I worked through that because I'm crazy. And then in January, after I got vaccinated in December, I was in a flare already. And if you are already compromised and something's wrong with your body, it's gonna keep going, right? So I got vaccinated, and then I got into another flare. I flared again, or further, I should say. And I was deadlifting, okay, because I used to weightlift heavy. I love that stuff, so I'm very sad that I haven't done it lately, and in January 2021, I was deadlifting, and my toes became numb. Bilateral means both toes, like both feet, started to become numb. And I thought, oh my gosh, is this like something going on? It's just because I pinched a nerve because I'm lifting too heavy, because I had done a PR, which is a personal record. That's what that means for those of you who don't weightlift. And I was so excited about it, and it kept going. So I eventually, and I went to work one day, and it started going up my legs, and I felt like I was walking on glass. And I had, talked to a neurologist at work while I was working, and she said, feel free to text me. We had iPhones. Hang on. Okay. A police car just drove by my street, and that hasn't happened in an entire year. I live in the country, on dirt road. He flew by. So I talked to her. We have iPhones at work, not for playtime, but that's how we communicated with each other. We could talk to the doctors, all that sort of thing. So I texted her during work, and she said, stop working immediately. So I stopped working. I went to go see her. I went on steroids. I went on treatment. And now I'm on treatment twice a year. I get infusions done. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I was off work for 3 months before I started looking for a new position because my neurologist told me there's no way you're going to go back. I have to tell you that while I was off, my mental health took a serious decline. And although I had had diamond painting kits since November of 2020, I hadn't started any. And let me get another color. I hadn't started on any. So in March, I was so sad that I decided that I was going to do a new craft. I crochet as well. But I needed something that was going to like allow me to, I don't know, unwind, have my anxiety ease off, that sort of thing, something to concentrate on, because my brain was going overtime. I was doing a master's degree. Oh, there's my, that's how you get rid of static, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone. I'm sorry, I'm very inclusive. I don't mean to do that and exclude anybody. Everyone. So I started diamond painting because I felt like my world was falling apart and I needed something. And so I joined this community. And I could not find a job to save my life. I was told that I had too much energy. And so how could I possibly have a desk job if I had this much energy? And you know what? I'm going to like take this out and reload. You can watch me do it. How do you tell someone they have too much energy? Well, I was told I had too much energy. They told me that in my email. I applied to different jobs. I applied to, sorry guys. Oh, and my trash my trash tray is from, that's gross, sorry, is from Olivia's Resin. She's on Instagram, I believe Etsy, but I ordered from her from Instagram. Olivia's Resin Corner, I believe it is. So, or Resin, it's Olivia's Resin, something. I'm sorry, I've had it a very long time, so. I started looking for jobs. I was diamond painting. I stopped my master's degree. I was doing a master's and I couldn't concentrate. And let me tell you something, just because you physically don't look ill doesn't mean your world isn't falling apart inside your body. And it was. Stopped my master's degree. I could not for the life of me, I'm sorry, I'm trying to pick this out without ruining the tip. I could not for the life of me find a job. So this is what I do. I don't stab. I grab a little bit. You can see that. Take it off. Roll it up. Kind of into like a, oh, there's like tack all over the place. Roll it up. Kind of like in a, I don't know, that kind of looks weird, but like a rice-shaped type of deal. And then I just like shove it in there. So I diamond paint it away and I just stick the leftover in there. I diamond paint it away. I try to look for jobs. And when someone tells you that you have too much energy or that you're not good enough because you're too energetic, I didn't want to tell people about my disability because I can walk. Don't get me wrong. I can walk. I got the treatment. I cannot handle standing on my feet for 12 hours and going, right? I don't sit. I have to, if I'm doing something, I do it all the way. And being a nurse is a very difficult job. It takes a lot out of you mentally and physically. And, the virus completely gave me PTSD and on top of that ruined my body at the time. And I was looking, and you guys, it's very difficult to find a desk job or a remote job where you work at home in nursing. And I feel like I was stuck. I was a charge nurse. I had all this experience. I mean, and I'm talking like a lot of experience. I just didn't go to work and take care of patients and go home. I interviewed people to hire them. I taught people when they were new. I oriented people. To the floor. I was told by many nurses, and I'm not trying to toot my horn, but I kind of am. I was told by many nurses that I was their mentor and that I was one of their best teachers and all that jazz, right? But yet I can't have someone give me a chance to prove that I can do this. You know, it's quality control. It was education. It was care management. It was utilization review. And what that means is you look at charts and determine whether or not they're appropriate and whether they should, whether or not they need more care or if they should go home. Care management is discharge planning, which means that you help people figure out post-hospital care, if they need rehab or anything like that. I couldn't do that. And the thing is, they were trying to recruit me for it. And I felt like I was discriminated against. And it's not like I was going to say, well, I can't, I have a disability, because then they're not going to, I feel like they're going to, discriminate against you because you can't, walk or properly or function as a floor nurse at 1,000 miles an hour. And yes, I'm using hyperbole here because that's what you do. And so I looked for 3 months, and then I got hired I went outside of my hospital system, and I got hired on the spot after an hour of speaking with the chief nursing officer, who's the, she's a nursing officer. And sorry about the crap. I have dogs, I'm sorry, and he's he spooks easily. So she hired me, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to be great. I'm going to run the whole hospital, because at my hospital, we have 5 towers, and they are run, each tower has 2 nursing supervisors who staff the hospital, kind of troubleshoot, that sort of thing. They don't do nearly as much as I do right now. Not even close. So I was kind of, upset that, I actually do as much or more as a nurse administrator than... Timmy, will you stop that? You're ruining my jive here. I was a nurse administrator. Being a nurse administrator, I do a lot more. So, here's the thing. My mental health is now taking a dump in the toilet. And I'm going to use that metaphorically, but it really is true. And it's been a year. My legs do not function when I am too crazy at work. I work very, very hard. I don't sit. It's not a job that you can sit. I'm sorry, but it isn't. I'm in charge of the place, and I'm in charge of the nurses, and I'm in charge of a lot of people. And so, I feel like I need to be there for people, right? Let me get another... Oh, wait, no. So... I've had difficult times because everybody's burned out. Let me tell you something. For those nurses who are still here, we are warriors. We are still taking care of people. We work our best, our hardest with the little that we have, because the healthcare system decided they were going to take some things away, and then we have to work harder. And it's not just one healthcare system, it's all of them. People went away to do travel nursing. And so, it's a hard gig now. And so if you know a nurse or any kind of healthcare worker, a paramedic, a firefighter, any kind of civil servant like a police officer, a food worker, anybody. Oh, I missed the K's. Dang it. Let me fix that. You please do me a favor and thank them. They are real life heroes. And I'm not tooting my own horn, but you please, just, and this is not a political thing. I'm not doing that. This is not the way this is going. I am all inclusive. And if you don't like that, there's the door. Thank them, because we feel like we have been completely neglected, during this time, this difficult time, and things are trying to get back to normal, and we are not normal. We are not remotely normal. If you are a hospital worker, you know what I'm talking about. So my mental health is in the dumps, and my job is getting a lot harder. I'm not trying to I'm just trying to give you a background of who I am and what I've been doing and why I've been gone. I started my YouTube channel about a year after I started diamond painting. It has been a godsend. Diamond painting is a godsend. I do love crochet, But there's, there's a community for it. I belong to that community as well, but I've sort of shifted over to diamond painting, and other sorts of crafting. And I felt like I was not good enough for this community, and I'm not lying to you when I say that. I love people here. They are so sweet. I mean, Shay, I'm pretty sure Shay had me on her live, and I'm not sure if I was the very first one, but I was one of her first. I was just a viewer at this point. I was an avid diamond painter. I had started following her almost immediately on Instagram, and then, whoa, my stomach. I'm very sorry. More caffeine. So I was on her live, and then I began to get that bug, right? To join and do my YouTube channel. And my mental health improved greatly. I mean, I had this job. Maybe it wasn't the greatest, like, on my health, but this community has been fantastic. Well, lately, the job has gotten a lot harder. My body has been icky, and my mental health has taken a turn because I, once again, don't feel good enough for anybody. I know this is silly. But it was very real for me. And so I still took part in lives. I still diamond painted. I still post on Instagram. But my YouTube channel took kind of like a standstill. I still unboxed a few things, but like I wasn't doing any WIP and Chats. I didn't do any... I did participate in events and all that sort of thing. I highlighted Emerald City for the Oz in August that Shay is hosting. So please watch that video if you have not already. It is a beautiful canvas and it's still available. You don't actually have to have a canvas to join this, but man, the nostalgia, you guys, I needed it. I needed this kit. So, I'm back to it now. I took myself out of this. I still can't figure out what I'm doing in my life with my career and everything, but I still have that job. I'm still going at it. I'm going to figure out how to make the best of it while I can. But if it starts to affect me so negatively that my health takes a dip, I'm not doing it. My mental health has improved. So that's why I've been gone. I just feel like I don't know. And it has nothing to do with, everybody's been so kind to me. Like, people miss me. Like, Shay was like, we miss you. Come on. Steph was like, don't worry about WIP and Chats. I was talking to Nicole from Bella Art Day Nicole. She's like, don't worry about don't let that anxiety get to you. Your WIP and Chats are fine. Things like that. So I'm back to it. It's not that I've been trying to get people to pump me up, but when you have support from the community like that, who cheers you on, and tries to get you out of your funk, that is, that helps me now want to create more things for you and kind of get over my mental block, if that makes any sense, right? So I rambled on. So that's getting to know me and what's been happening with me. And I guess my point is, because I'm a squirrel, we all know this, right? If you don't know this by now, I'm a squirrel. Had to get another color. If you are struggling, don't do this alone, okay? This community will help you. I will help you. If you feel lost, please message me. We'll have a chat. We'll talk about things. And I recommend professional therapy, and I'm not trying to be sarcastic or anything like that, or cheeky or anything. It is very, very detrimental that you get help if you think that you need it, okay? So nobody's alone here. I include everyone. This kit is by Distracted by Diamonds. It is beautiful. The art, the rendering is absolutely stunning. The drills are fantastic. There is gapping sometimes when I multi-place, but I try to fix it. But even the gapping is not really bad. It's fantastic. It's not the stickiest canvas, but I don't mind that because the thing is, it's not sticky when you push well, yes it is. Yes it is. It's just easy. It's a little bit easier to move the drills around. But once it sticks, you guys, it sticks. So I highly recommend getting canvases from Distracted by Diamonds. Why did I say, I wanted to tell you where this is from, but there's a kit that I want to get, and this is all to say I am very all-inclusive here. I don't believe in excluding anyone of any walk of life. So LGBTQ, I'm talking to you, your community. I have family, I have friends, and even if I didn't, I don't care. Everyone deserves to have happiness and to be included in all things in life, okay? I would really, really like to get Gray Pride by Puffy Gator from Distracted by Diamonds. So I think I'm going to get that so I can unbox it and do it, because every day is Pride Day, Pride Month in my life, in my household, and my husband and I fully support everyone. And so, there's that. So if I don't mean to use terms that are not inclusive, so please, forgive me. When I say you guys, I'm Canadian, and when I say dude, I'm Canadian, and so we sort of say that, but I do not mean to exclude anybody, so I'm just throwing that out there. I would like to express, before I start talking about other things, I would like to express the absolute importance of what it is to be kind in this community. Please be kind. Everyone has a place here. And when I mean everyone, I mean everyone. Small creators, large creators, non-channel, non-creators at all. Audience, people. Everybody who's into this community and diamond paints and everything like that deserve to be treated with kindness. Shop owners deserve to be treated with kindness. If you are bullying shop owners because you think you're going to, and I'm sorry if you don't agree with this, but no, I'm not sorry. I'm telling you this. Be kind. If you think you're going to capitalize on a shop and give someone more exposure by dumping all over someone else's shop, that is not okay with me. I will not support you. I will not support the shop who does that, and I'm not going to support the creator who does that. Because, listen, some people have the hobby, right? It doesn't matter. But this is a livelihood we're talking about here. Some people don't have, it's not a hobby for them. It is a livelihood, okay? So if you don't like a product, or you think you could, whatever it is, let's face it, some things are not unique in this community or any crafting world. And so if you got the idea from somewhere else, give it credit where it's due, okay? However, if you think you're going to come around and dump on other people's shops when they are trying to make a living from this, I'm not going to support you. So be nice to everyone and give everyone a try. I do not stick with one company, nor will I. I will spotlight anyone that I can. I purchase pens from everyone. I purchase wax from whoever I can. I've sort of slowed down on the wax stuff, but because I find that I like putties. However, I will try from everybody. And if you have something you want me to try, please drop a comment down below or message me on Instagram, and I will spotlight it here. I don't have a problem spotlighting everybody. I don't have a problem. As long as your practices are above board. Okay? Katie says that. Katie. Above board. Love that term. Okay? So, that's all I wanted to say about that. Don't bash each other. Don't try and capitalize off of something by contributing to other people's misery, because guess what? Mental health is real, and we all have issues, and you don't know what people are going through. So, I have not ever experienced anything like this at all. But I don't like the catcalling. I don't like any of it. So I'm a non-drama channel. But I will tell you, I'm not going to support you if I find that you are catcalling, if you are accusing people of doing things like that. Nope. Or trying to capitalize on your own shop by making others look bad. Nope. Not doing it. So I'm not saying that other people are doing this. Like, I haven't experienced that. However, I know that it exists. And I'm not going to stand for that. I believe in standing up for the little guys. I'm a little guy. I have 200 subscribers. I have a pretty nice growing Instagram account, and I want to keep that going. But you know, I support everybody. I try to watch everyone, and that's that. So that's that. So just don't do it. Okay. So I have a lot of unboxings to do. I have a ton, actually. I have some from Distracted by Diamonds. They were supposed to be for Summer with the Masters. I slacked off. Not because I didn't do them. I did film them. I just didn't like the way they looked. My filming equipment broke. So I've got to get rid of that. It keeps crinkling. My filming equipment broke. Like, I think my dog knocked it off or something like that. And the tripod attachment broke, and so I couldn't film for a while. But when I was filming before it broke, everything had a glare to it, and I think it was because I was on an angle and not overhead. So I have tried an overhead, and I posted it, and it might not be the entire pan, but I will pan out and show you the whole kit. But I think it's better. I think that my huge dining room table where I film is a good environment to do it at. So I'm going to start doing those. So I'm going to refilm some of Distracted by Diamonds. I have 2 Old Masters kits. We are not done yet with the season. So I'm going to unbox those. Actually, I might do one because one of them is not available. So I don't want to, I might do that as a throwback Thursday, but just, you know, that sort of thing. But I have that. I have Curtis Reikovich girls. Quite a few of them. I have 2 new diamond, actually one's a throwback and the other one is new. I have those to do. So I'm going to be doing a lot of filming today. I also am going to kit up Oz in August. So that will be probably next. And so you'll get that maybe tomorrow or something like that. I'll kit that up, have more chats. This was sort of like a why did I leave and I'm back and that sort of thing. So, oh, you guys. Oopsies. I make noises. Okay. So, those are the, I'm going to do unboxings. What else did I get? A Mary's Diamonds. I will film that. Now, the Mary's Diamonds that I have, I think I'm done with the teas. If you shout through the screen if you see one. The Mary's Diamonds kit that I have is no longer available because they discontinued it and they had this big sale. However, I do want to unbox them, so box this kit so you can see what comes in it. And I feel like all I do is Dreamer Designs and for Curtis Reikovich and Diamond Art Club. I'm going to get, like I said, a couple more Distracted by Diamonds in there. And I want to showcase more shops. Jaded Gem Shop is going to be my next purchase, but I have a Mary's Diamonds to unbox, to show and tell. That's what I call it, show and tell. Let me see what else. Uniquely Yours Down Under. I'm going to unbox a few of those. Actually, just one because the other ones are poured glue and I'm not, or whatchamacallit. Help me, Rhonda. They're double-sided adhesive, so I can't unpeel that. So I might try. We'll see how that works. But I have one Uniquely Yours Down Under, just so you guys can see what kind of quality they have if you haven't already seen it. I'm trying to do different shops so that you can see different things. Diamond Painting Shoppe is my other list. Jaded Gem Shop is another list. And if there's anyone, I think I wanted to do Treasure Art Studios. They're on Etsy. So, you know, I have plans for that. Also, I'm starting resin, so I'm probably going to learn with you. I might like just film with, I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do. I will be pouring that, or do pours and stuff like that on my channel. And that just will be like a bonus, like another craft I do. And I'm not doing trays or anything like that. I'm doing other trinkets. So you'll see what that's all about. I think they're pretty fun. Okay, what else? All right, so this is fun news. This is now getting into my life and what's been happening. Happy things. My husband and I, let me know below if you have these. We purchased bikes, but not just any bikes. We've got e-bikes. And what are e-bikes? They have a little motor in them that propel when you pedal. They propel you forward, and they actually have like an assist. So they can go faster with, you know, less work up the hill and things like that. And oh, I'm sorry if I'm shaking. Where was I? Okay, so we bought those. We've done some research. We've done lots of research, and we just got entry level because they're like $1,500. I probably shouldn't tell you the price, but oh well, whatever. They're $1,500 to $1,600 for entry level. We got the smallest engine. You know, we just need a little push. My husband told me that, you know, we've been talking about doing things together, and like we really don't do like physical activities together. We watch a lot of movies and television. We go to dinner, things like that. We sit outside, chat by the fire. But I wanted like something, and we do work out, but with the fact that my body goes in and out all the time, I wanted something to do that was low impact, and biking is it. Guys, I love biking so much. So he was like, all right, he did the research himself. He's like, if I'm going to do this, I want to do it with you. Let's get e-bikes. So I was like, wait, what? Are we like going to be like doing, you know, that cool e-bike thing? Because we rode his parents' e-bikes and we actually had a blast. And I think that's what got him thinking about it. And so we got those. We're going to get them assembled. They should be ready by next week. I don't know if I'll vlog along and like take you guys along with me to show you. If you want that, then I will show you. But you know, I was getting my hair done yesterday, finally, and I have magenta hair. My hair is pink purple. Yes, and I'm 44 years old and I still do crazy colors in my hair. I'm going to be 80 and still have crazy colors in my hair, and I don't care. I don't care about the norms of society. I've never been normal. I've been teased all my entire life. I don't care anymore. I am who I am. I'm unique, and that's it. So I'm going to be 80 when I have this hair. Okay, anyway. So I was getting my hair done, and my hairstylist told me that she does it all the time, and she goes up to... they bring their bikes to trails and all these sorts of things. And I'm like, okay, I knew this existed, but where have I been my entire life? What? So we're going to get a hitch. We're going to put our bikes on these things. I can't wait to get them so I can actually start riding them, get outside. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to ride that baby until it snows. And if they pave the bike paths, I'm going to ride it when it snows. I just think that I need something to be outside. I've been a workout fiend for a very long time. A gym rat is what I call myself. I used to work out 6 days a week. I was in shape. I used to do Krav Maga. And for those of you who don't know what Krav Maga is, it is, if you're seeing my hand, I'm sorry. I just can't not have it close to me. Okay. Krav Maga is an Israeli military fighting style. It's defense, but it's also offense. It teaches you situation awareness, things like that. So I learned to fight. Never in my life would I have ever thought that I would do it. I quit after a couple of years because the virus came along, and you're in very close contact with people, and I'm not doing that. So I have been like a workout person. I've tried different things over the years, and this is just like a new adventure. I got a bike a few years ago from a friend. It was a smaller one. It was a regular pedal, and I had so much fun that I was like, oh no, I got to do this like all the time. And I hadn't done it in like 25 years or something, right? Like, why? People do it and they love it. And when my stylist was talking about Oh no, you can go to Traverse City. You can go different places. You can do this. You can do that. I was like, where have we been? Why? I knew this existed, but it was like out of sight, out of mind, I guess. So that's what I plan on doing. We're going to go to parks. I want to take the bikes to different places, to go biking in different areas. I'm very excited about this. And yeah, that's going to be fun. Did I like go off on a tangent? So I might actually like film it. I don't know. I'm just getting back into this. So I'm trying to think of ideas for like content that would be fun. Bike rides around Kensington would be fun. All right. So what else? I went to a soccer game with my husband for the first time. You guys, if you've never been to one, like, and I'm not talking kids soccer, I'm sorry. I'm talking pro soccer. Holy smokes, they're fun. Everybody is so fun. So that was a fun time on Saturday. I missed my nephew's birthday, but, you know, his work obligation, you know, I had to be his company. So, you know, his little sidekick. So I went, and I was a little sad about missing on the nephew. I talked to my brother. It was fine. I just feel bad. Does anybody have like FOMO guilt? Not just on retail therapy, because wow, do I have that. I've been trying to sit on my hands on a no-buy. But, you know, if you have to be at two places at once and they're both equally important, what in the world? How do you reconcile that, right? Like, so I talked to my brother, and he said, no, it's important for your husband, and we'll pick another weekend and things like that. So we went to soccer. I saw the family again for the last time on Saturday. Sunday, we went all over town to find these e-bikes. We finally found some, and then they're going to build them for us and then be ready. I'm excited for... Okay, so I got... I'm all over the place here. I'm just trying to think of like my chronological order in which the events in my life are happening. I ordered from Craftably. They have been having a hard time. When I was on their live, they said something about being accused of being a scam company. You guys, it is not their fault that their pre-orders hadn't come in. Okay, things happened in at their suppliers where they had a lockdown and they couldn't get them on time. Yes, it had been you know, a long time, but you can't control what happens in other parts of the world when you're trying to run a small business. I ordered from them a couple of weeks ago. I wanted to show them my support. They are not a scam company. They have very high quality products. Very high quality. Along the lines of Diamond Art Club, along the lines of Distracted by Diamonds, because I think Distracted by Diamonds is very high quality. I think Mary's Diamonds is high quality. I do have an Oraloa that I'm going to unbox. I do have one, but it is their older kit, so we'll see, because what I can do is I can buy a new kit, if you guys would like it, for me to compare, because I saw Diamonds and Washi unbox the exact same kit I have, but mine's in squares and hers are in rounds, and so it'd be fun to see, not get the same kit, but like another one of theirs, where they have made improvements, so I have that. Anyway, I'm waiting for my Craftably. I got Scale of Justice or something like that. It's like a huge kit. And which other one did I get? I don't even remember which other one I got. Java Joanna, maybe? Like a Sheena Pike, because I love her. So once this blows over, they are not going to be doing any pre-orders. And they still have kits in stock. So I ordered a kit in stock, but I grouped it together with my pre-order. So I won't get it until the kit comes in. And I'm okay with that. They're very, very, very nice people. They're very responsive. They're very apologetic when things go wrong. It is not their fault. Please be kind to small business owners. Stop calling them scammers. And this is what I mean. Stop bullying. Stop being entitled. I know you spent the money. I understand this, okay? But I'm going to tell you something right now. I guarantee you have a diamond painting kit in your stash if you're not new, all right? If you're new, I apologize. I mean, for being like kind of a poop to you, but like, everybody's human, you guys. So I ordered it on purpose knowing that these things were on the way. And I'm going to be patient because I have 100 kits in my stash. I don't need it right away. And so, you know, you might think that I'm being a jerk or something like that, but I really am quite nice, I promise. But you guys, have grace, have some humility, have kindness, because if it was you, how would you like to be treated, right? So, surprise, surprise, I have retail therapy on the way. And so that's what we're looking forward to. Now, to wrap up, the e-bikes are coming, and that's my thing. I'm going to do resin. I also have a new series that I might want to start as well. So see what I'm saying? I have plans. I'm putting them out into the universe, into the diamond painting universe, into Diamond Tube. I have plans for other crafts as well. I'm going to do craft or card making, resin. I'm probably going to do maybe a crochet and chat. I know other people do them. Rachel does them. She knits, she cross stitches, things like that. I'm sorry, I'm just pushing these in case I've missed anything. So I don't really see anything wrong with doing new series with different crafts, because I think people like variety. And if you don't like anything except diamond painting, I'm not going to be insulted if you don't watch. I would love you to watch my diamond painting content though. So in my plans are a mystery kit. You can't get it anymore, but this will at least give you an idea of how Diamond Art Club mystery kits work. All right, I see a few of these upside down Ys. It'll give you an idea of how mystery kits work from Diamond Art Club, and hopefully you'll be, you know, I'm just picking, this is called pick and play. You'll know how that works. I will probably time-lapse it. Either that or I'll do WIP and Chats, and you'll get to see how it works, you know, like in real time. That might be a really long go, though. It depends on what I do. I had this idea for a long time, probably before I even started my channel. Kimba from Kimba's Crafts, she has been doing an Abraham Hunter. Check her channel out. If I remember, I will link it below. I'm sorry. I say I'm going to link things below and then I forget sometimes, but it's Kimba's Crafts. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get these symbols. So I suggest you check her out. She's doing that, but I'm going to do a J-Wall. I probably shouldn't have told you that, but I'm going to do the J-Wall one, the only one they had released before her licensing ran out. Generally, if I'm doing something, I like to put out there, you know, what is something that you can actually still get. But the way I figure out, things are limited edition, and at the very least, you'll get to understand how their mystery kits work. I've said that 20 times already. Okay. And I decided I am going to do story time. It's either going to be true crime, it's going to be medical, miracles, it's going to be things like that. Things I've enjoyed, podcasts I've listened to. I will link the podcast below, and I will sort of synopsize. I'm not sure that's a word, but I'm making it up right now. I'm going to synopsize for you what the things I've been listening to. And, you know, especially things that have been, you know, of interest or fascinating, things like that. Okay, that's all that for that. And Stephanie had mentioned a Harold Shipman, I believe his name is. He was a British doctor, I believe. And yeah, I'm not going to tell you all about what that is because I want you to be able to listen to it. But yeah, I'm going to do him. Not do him. Explain what was going on. There is another podcast called Dr. Death. There are a few crazy stories about that. And the reason why I'm going this route and looking at medical true crime is because I am a nurse. I am not trying to dump all over my profession or the healthcare system. What I'm interested in is the absolute psychology of taking an oath, do no harm. Hang on, I'm sorry. Is this my little... All right, I'm working on this upside down, so my little tip is take a look at your symbol. and turn it in the direction that your canvas is so you get it right. I'm absolutely fascinated by the psychology of medical professionals who do harm, in fact, murder people using, have I used this yet? I'm going to use it right now. Using their profession and their knowledge and their position, because people are at their very worst sometimes, not sometimes, all the time. In a hospital, you don't go there because you want to have a fun time at an amusement park and ride the roller coasters. You go because you're sick and you need help from these people. What in the world? This is crooked. What in the world are people thinking? Nurses, doctors, anything, anybody in the healthcare profession. What are you thinking that you think that you're going to go and you're going to murder people? What? So it is insane to me. I don't know how anybody, period, who like harms other people. I don't know how anybody has that sort of like crazy, oh, there's a fire truck, crazy mental thought and psychological capacity for actually taking the life of somebody. And so I'm going to spotlight medical people. Please don't think that this is like normal. It's not, but it's just, we don't just go around doing that kind of thing. We take pride in what we do in our profession. Okay. But it's just the psychology of it. It's crazy. Right. And you will see that these people they have mental illness too. And it is a shame in this world that we don't concentrate on helping people with mental illness. That's all I'm going to say about that. I've already spoken my piece. Okay. So it is in an hour. I'm probably going to edit my rambling out if I have to. My next event after on August 1st, after the Summer with the Masters, I already finished my Harry Potter painting for the Bella Art de Nicole's, Harry Potter along. That was awesome. I think I'm going to do a review. I don't know. We'll see if I do a review of the kit. So that's done. So I'm finishing up this canvas. I don't know if I'm going to get it done in 5 days. What is it? The 25th today? 26th? I don't know if I'll get it done. I'm going to try, but I have other things I got to do. I'm going to Rod Stewart tomorrow, you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm going to Rod Stewart. So stay tuned for those updates. It'll be a blast from the past for my people that I used to work with at my old job. So yeah, the Oz in August is going to be my next event, and I will kit that up, I think. No, I don't think. I know I'm going to do it. And you'll see me do that. I'm probably going to do that next. And until my next one, I hope you all stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay crafty. And that is a nod to Christopher Colossa. That's Colossa. Man, I always mix up his name. What? Christopher. We all know him. We love him. I want you guys to be kind to each other. Stop being, stop calling small businesses scams. Craftably is not a scam. I'm calling you out for doing that. Don't do it. They're a beautiful company. They have wonderful customer service. Stop it. So be nice to one another. Be nice to each other. Be nice to your animals. Spay and neuter, as Bob Barker used to say. I will see you in my next one. And I think in my next one, I might do like question and answer. I found a question and answer. Not a question and answer. A question bank. Getting to know somebody on the first date. Wouldn't that be a hoot? So I'm doing that. And so you'll see me in that one. Maybe in my kit up and chat. I don't know. So that's all for me. I don't even know if I really said much. Did I say much for an hour? You at least got to see me diamond paint for a little bit. And that's that. I hope you guys come back for more. I'm crazy. I'm squirrely. That's okay because we're all unique individuals in our own way. Thank you for joining me, and please subscribe. No, I am not trying to freak out about numbers or anything, but you know what? This is really, really fun. And if all I ever have is 200 from now until the end of time, I love all of you 200 people who watch my videos, who comment. Please, if you made it this far, please comment down below if you're going to be joining any events, what kit you're working on, what your favorite craft is, what your favorite, hobby is, any of that sort of deal, what your favorite musician is, please comment down below. Give me a thumbs up, because it really helps my algorithm to get out there and to show other people my style of channel. Okay? That's all for now. I love you, everybody. I love you. I love you, everyone. And until the next one, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.